kids? You gonna put them in football?
I'm not pressuring them to do nothing. I love to play football. I wanted it. Me and my brothers forced my dad to train me. If you're not forcing me to train you, you're not telling me to bring you outside, I'm not bringing you outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do what you want to do. Like, if you want to like drawing, let's draw. If you want to do some other stuff, I got my older son, he's 6, Joey. He's more into golf. But my younger boy, the 4-year-old, Jet, this man playing football. He always putting his pads on, trying to throw the ball. You're cool, because I don't want you to go out there and get messed up, because you're gonna get hit upside your head, and I don't want you to be looking at me crazy. It's a real game, it's not, and they're not playing out here. These kids now, I'm looking on Instagram, they're gonna fold you, Joey. That's not what I want. So I'm not trying to have it.
They're gonna fold you, Joey.
Flag football.
You better get ready.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know. Despite your skills, keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. But in the past bad, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. Yeah, and my family needed bread. I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just passed gas.
I had to run to the gas station, grab me some of these Celsius, right? You got a deal on these 4 for $1? Joe, can you hear me? I was asking what flavors you want. They got the watermelon. Is that a package deal? No, because I like them peach. You want 2 grapes? I'm gonna get the peach. They got a grapefruit, right. And these help you burn fat too. And it's essential energy, so essentially it's good for you. Ain't no preservatives in it. Really, they got anything you want. They got an orange pomegranate too. Gerald. Yeah. There's 2 more of these, 2 more games. That's a double dribble. It's a double dribble. This game and then we on? Okay. What's up, you good? All right. Y'all on that? Okay.
Welcome back to I Am Athlete. We're going to jump right into it. We kind of look at I Am Athlete as the locker room, and when we talk about the locker room, it's more so the conversation in the locker room. You might be in one corner of the locker room and dudes talking about financial literacy. Another side of the locker room, dudes talking about mental health or child rearing or marriages and different type of relationships. You might have dudes over here doing a whole cipher. Joining the show this episode is a legend. Dude played 12 years, recently retired, 129 games, 158 games, talking about 29 interceptions, career interceptions, and what in career earnings. Do we need to put that out there? Because it's public, but...
You can Google it, but I mean, if you don't want to...
It's Googleable.
Hold on, Google that.
Shady no.
Shady no.
Right. And then obviously, whenever we come to LA, we got to check in with baby big bro, Jackpot. Appreciate you.
You already know,
100%.
Always. You locked in. What's up with it, Joe, man? You already know. Appreciate you coming on, baby.
D-Jack probably gonna go to 20.
We're cornerback boys, man.
Right. D-Jack probably gonna go to 20 years. You know, I don't know when he gonna retire.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah,
just
15.
finished 15.
You just finished up. This is your first year off. And we talk about transition a lot on this show. How you feeling? You know, you feel good about it? You feel full? And what I mean by full, are you able to walk away from the game like, yo, I gave it my all and I got everything I wanted out of it?
1,000%. I think the one thing you said was I was able to make a lot of money. So I think just being able to, I see a lot of my friends is retired. I was in it for 12 years, so you see a lot of dudes leaving, and then when they get out, not being able to have that time to be able to chill and realize, you know what I'm saying, what you did, you know what I'm saying, be able to sit there, be with your family, do other things that you love. So I think I had a lot of time this year, once I retired, to really be with my kids, be with my wife, have money tucked so now I can really think about what I want to do, not have to just jump in a different situation, feel, you know what I'm saying, pressure. So right now I'm feeling good. I want to do some of this. I want to do podcasts. I'm meeting with Fox. I'm meeting with Amazon. Looking to do some, I don't want to do like the in the booth thing. I want to do more like in studio, FaceTime thing. So working on that right now. So in a good spot, but it feels good.
When did you know it was time to retire? Like,
Honestly, bro, I didn't know. I was training this whole offseason. I didn't plan on retiring this year. I wanted to do at least one more season.
Okay.
But the money wasn't right. Like
not worth it, right?
It wasn't worth it. They was offering me $1.5 million to $2 million. I had I could have went to probably 8 teams for sure and signed 1.5 to 2. And then I was like, man, it doesn't make sense moving the family and I got my kids in school now, and it just.
With the ring, though.
The
ring. You ain't get no ring yet.
It was my body. It was like, is that really worth it? It's like, man, I'm good. I really got all my stuff together, and 1.5 after taxes and dues. No, that's $725,000. I'm living my lifestyle. I got that. You know what I'm saying? Really like good right now. So it was more of a love the game. They're not giving me what I felt like I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was a $5 million mark. If I couldn't get 5 a year, then I'm not playing ball no more.
That's that cornerback. That's going rate, baby.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like 5.
Mom's getting paid $5
Come on,
million.
bro. Dudes making
You know what I mean?
25 a year.
That was a
5
great,
for me. I'm
great
like,
business.
I'm not asking for nothing crazy.
Speaking of body, you just talked about, your body, and how is your body? Like, we talked to a lot of guys. We had Marshawn Lynch on a couple weeks ago, and I had a really unbelievable friend, Marion Barber, who went through some horrific stuff mentally, that bang bang, and when we came in the league, it was all this right here. Now it's a little pacified where, they taking care of the players, but how is the body, bro?
The body's good, bro. I say, like you said, I had like probably 3 concussions when I played. I had 2 surgeries. I had a ankle surgery, and I had a double sports hernia. This was tough.
You had the bag, you had the little thing. You went to Philly?
I went to Philly.
Everybody
right
went to
after
Philly.
yoga, right to the yoga, like right after the surgery. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but body feels real good, man. So that was, I'm hyper. I can play with the kid. I can still do the things I want to do.
What you feel like, for me, I look at like the money side of it, right? So for me, it really wasn't about the money, bro. Like, I really had a love for the game. Like, I really went out there and was like, yeah, my money tucked. Like you said, we done made a lot of money, right? Money put up. It's like for me to go sit and take time away from my kids, family. I've been doing it 15 years. And I looked at it the same way you looked at it. Like, if I couldn't get to the $5 million, it ain't even really worth it. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's like it ain't about the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have been sitting at home making more money than I would have been made playing.
Right. But so what is it about?
That's what, let me get to that, because I want to ask bro that. So for me, in the position I was in, because what you just said gave me chills. I was really on that, bro. If I can't get 5, I ain't finna be moving my kids around. I done it for a long time. Mm-hmm. And my legacy after football don't just, like, the money cool, but the ring.
Yeah, the ring.
And everybody don't trip off the ring, but for me, the love of the game, like, I really felt like I still had a lot to offer. And it ain't like I'm out on the field going against 22-year-old, 21. For me, it was just like the politics side of it. Like, did you get a point in the time where the politics was like, I know I could play this game, but I'm looked at, I'm 33, 34, and it's like, they might not look at you as a young Joe that's 23, you get what I'm saying? So how was you managing that side of it?
I say, bro, you speaking the exact same thing that I was thinking this whole reason why I ended up retiring. Like, it was the love of the game. I love football. I do it for, you know what I'm saying, the love. And it was kind of when I kind of realized the love and the business side was when I got cut by Cleveland. Exactly. It was in 2016 where I was like, I'm playing this game for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really understand what I was doing for Cleveland. Didn't really understand. I could have made this bag for any team. I could have pulled Dominka. Been like, I'm in Miami, like, bro, I'm in Cleveland. We're not really doing that. Let me slide somewhere else. Do my best years, ball out.
You love Cleveland too.
But I love Cleveland, and I love football. That's what had my mindset like that. Then when they released me, I'm like, no, I thought I was gonna be there forever. So that's kind of what made me feel like, what y'all gonna get from me is what I'm gonna kind of give y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of switched my mindset.
Basically, I'm gonna play y'all. Y'all ain't gonna play me.
Yeah, but like for sure, definitely.
I had
if you gonna give me for the 1.5,
let me ask y'all this.
Like, come on, man.
Let me ask y'all
I
this.
know how that feeling is. You gotta realize I had the game taken away from me too.
As soon as I stopped, like,
both ways.
When they started playing this offseason, worried about going to the next team, and I'm working out the whole time. I'm not gonna cut the game short. I feel like once I stopped, I was doing it for my whole life, 12 years, every offseason, getting it right. I got my stretches, getting my massages. Once the season started and it wasn't trying to give me what it was worth, I kind of stopped working out. And I'm like, man, I'm not gonna come back out there and then dudes gonna be looking at me like, dang, Joe getting hit up. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't. I kind of like, man, I'm chilling now, just so I didn't want to put out a bad product. Then go back out there and look nuts.
I feel like last year too, because that was like the first year out of like going, you can even go back to high school, damn near college, you know, every year we program, like summertime come around, we all sports.
Oh, training.
All season training. So it's
Mentally,
like,
we ready to go.
last year was my first time in my whole career, bro, playing 14 years straight. I wasn't signing no team. I had no obligations, all season workouts. This the first time I was like, I ain't got no contract. I ain't got to worry about the GM hitting me like, come on, we just need you to come a day or two. Like, we know you ain't gonna come, but just come a day or two. I done had none of them worries, bro. And I honestly fell in love with it, bro. I'm at the crib, kicked up, feet, chilling, bro, hanging with the kids. I'm like, bro, this what I've been missing? I'm like, I don't want to do no football, bro. So then I looked up, bro, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks in the season, and I'm looking, I'm sitting at home. Swear to God, bro, I got like 2 months of training in, bro. Pop back out there and did my thing, bro. But
Did
like,
you feel good? Did you feel like you when you got out to practice?
I ain't gonna lie, no, the first month, I was like rusty, bro.
It ain't
Ain't
like
nothing like
liabilities.
football, bro. Going and pulling, getting yanked in and out of breaks. You know these DBs, they always want to hold.
Right.
But no, I mean the first month, like I just really had to get my feet under me. But after that first month, I kept telling the coaches, because they got on me, I had caught a pass, they like, the old D-Jack would have scored. I'm like, hey, chill, just let me get my feet under me. Once I get my feet under me, it's on. But no, I think with anything, bro, it's repetition. It's like riding a bike, bro.
You mentioned something. 2016, you talked about you understanding the business side of things. As a player, a lot of times, I would say 98% of the time it's personal, right? I love Cleveland.
Not for
Oh
you, B.
man, I'm like, I just want to be here my whole career. I'm sacrificing, I'm doing everything, I'm in the community. And then they cut you, they say you done, right? To me, that's a bigger conversation when it comes to, you know, the business of sport for the athlete. We as athletes, we are like, oh, I love my teammates, I love the city, I love the community, and we sacrifice, but when the way they looking at it, owners, general managers, coaches, it's like, you just a product. When you can't give me that same product or that product that I want, you done. Do you feel like it's time for athletes, do y'all feel like, this is for the whole room, do y'all feel like it's time for athletes to be more selfish? Cause that's what, to me, that's where they get us at. Kill your ego, check your ego at the door. Check your ego,
You were smart about your contract. You've always been selfish. Really?
I wouldn't call it even selfish, I just say a good businessman.
What I'm saying?
Meaning like a fair deal.
All right, well, why should we, well, you should say that then. Should we be more savvy business than selfish, I would say.
How you love
Because like,
conscious,
for
more
instance,
contract conscious.
How you love
let's
Cleveland?
Lamar, how Lamar love Baltimore?
Baltimore better than Cleveland.
All right, let's
ain't
just
no
be
difference.
real. Hold on, let's set the record straight.
Come on, bro.
You want to say in love with it?
Oh,
Ain't no really.
you brave for that.
Let me get this off though. We gotta set it. We gotta set the table straight. I don't really think, and I ain't trying to say it's fake or nothing like that, but at the end of the day, you're not really in love with the teams like that. It's like y'all gave me opportunity, y'all blessed me and my family to be able to make X amount of money. I appreciate you, but it's like we know the business, bro. We not getting fooled. Yeah, when we come in the door, yeah, we might bump our head a few times for us to really understand what the hell going on. After a while, first few years, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, my first year in the league, bro, I'm a rookie going crazy. They start pulling me back at the end of the season. Like, damn, like, hold on. I'm thinking I'm going to the NFL, I'm about to ball out. So it's like, come on, if you dumb, then you ain't gonna understand it, but
it's different though, it's different for different people because I was first defensive player picked. I had one workout bonus in it. Show up for off-season workout one time out of the 4 years.
It's the old CBA.
Yeah.
I mean, but everybody different. So like my first real experience of the NFL is when they cut D-Jack. I'm thinking like, how we cutting D-Jack? But it's like that wasn't year
3 for you, right?
Did they cut you?
Oh, yeah. So
That's
that's
when you
my third
found
year. I'm like, hold up, my fourth year. I think.
4th year, because I was my 6th year.
How we gonna win? How we gonna win if we don't got DeSean Jackson with us? That was my first time learning the game or the business side of football. So it ain't that this easy and cut dry like that. Oh, you supposed to know.
No, it ain't.
You gotta go through that.
I agree with you, but I'm saying like coming into it, like we talk about you ask him how is he in love with Cleveland, how is Lamar in love with Baltimore? At the end of the day, you got love for the city, but I mean, if you ain't born and raised there, I mean, it's like, it's only so much, like, yeah, I'm gonna go do my community work in the cities and look out for kids and stuff, but it's like, that's not really my home. So it's like, you ain't grew up a Cleveland Brown fan, did you? So, I mean, we gonna say we just love them because they gave us opportunity and they gave you.
Yeah, that's what we be doing, though, Jack. That's what we be doing.
I love Philly, though.
I don't know what Jack.
You're from there, though.
Jack,
I'm from our
I understand what you're saying, but if you buying into the culture, like, It's different.
I cried.
We done been through it all though, bro.
It's
We done
different.
no, it is though. I'm not
different.
saying you
I
right.
think
We
the rounds are
Hold
different.
up. Everybody cried.
No, the rounds are
God,
different.
I bawled.
Look,
I cried.
when they traded me, I cried. Like, wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh, I ain't cried when they traded
Hold
me.
on,
and
you
cut me,
cried
though.
when you got cut from Philly?
Bruh, I never
was it
got
Phil-
You said cry when you got cut or when you got drafted.
traded.
Okay,
When they traded me, I cried.
Oh, I ain't doing
I
that.
couldn't even believe it. I was
Nah.
like,
Why you cry though?
I couldn't even believe it. Like,
You know why it was? He was spoiled though. Bro was in his backyard. He got a big crib. I went
At
to the
home.
crib. He
Yo.
was at home. Mom's an hour away. Couldn't pull up. That's like me getting drafted to LA. Like, yeah, I would have cried too. I would have that. I ain't gonna lie.
I was hurt for like at least.
hurt.
And the sad part, during the season, probably like week 3, I started. I was
Oh,
in
you
Buffalo.
were pissed.
By week 3, I was like,
like
all right,
the
I'm a
Buffalo
Buffalo
too.
Bill. I couldn't even like I'm in the blue. I'm in red.
It was a shock. It was a shocker.
Dog, it
Why
was
they
shock.
said they traded you?
Man, me and the coach, I guess we didn't see eye to eye.
We didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing to Coach asses, man.
No, that's him, not me.
Hey, no, a little bit. You wasn't doing everything though.
Lamar Jackson made the best business decision.
I blame the Ravens for him not going out there. If they wanted him out there, they should have paid him. They didn't pay him, and that's their own fault.
LeBron James is not only a top 5 active player right now, he's number 1.
All right, Brandon, come on.
LeBron James comes in, he makes everyone better.
He's not making that team drastically better with his talent. They're a horrible team. They're constructed horrible. Jesus himself cannot fix that organization. It is a problem.
Athletes are some of the healthiest people on the planet. Adopt a lifestyle with an all-new HOA Plus app.
What's up, athletes? It's your girl Maya
HOA
here.
Plus delivers daily workout classes with real coaches tailored just for you. We are making it easier to train, fuel, and recover where you are.
You made it.
Live like an athlete. Join the tribe on HOA Plus.
Hey, Joe, real and stuff, like on I ain't trying to play Cleveland, but what was that you love? Was it because you got like drafted there, or
I say this.
because you big, you be at the
Bron showed him
games.
love. Bron,
You was at the
Yeah,
Warriors.
he
You
was
was way bigger than
Bron,
Cleveland.
Bron wasn't even there at first when I first got there. When I got drafted to Cleveland, he just left and went to Miami. So my first year there was his first year in Miami. So I was a big basketball fan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever
You been on the
I'm-
games.
Right, bro, I'm on floor side. I'm floor seats with my man Dan Gilbert. That's my man. So I love just them showing me love. Cleveland Indians, I wasn't even really doing the baseball, but they was putting me in the dugout, going to all the games, throwing out the pitches. Good as they went to the went to the World Series, didn't win it. But like just they were so big into sports and I was big into it. I was young, trying to go to all the stuff, and they was loving me. You know what I'm saying? So I was just showing them love. We going to dinner, just playing for people's dinners out in the
one
city.
restaurant y'all got?
We had XO.
It's only one.
No,
Go ahead,
we got
name
plenty of restaurants. We got XO, we got Roof Chris, we got Marble.
He said, hold on. He said, we got.
I ain't got ownership of that shit.
I went there. I retired at Brown because them dudes show crazy love there. Like I'm still going to the games. I set up Shazier the other day, floor seats for free when they played the Spurs. That's his best team. Just hit me. Just like that's why I love.
So you still love.
I still love Cleveland. I still
So you
go
ain't
back
played
there.
for
I got
no
my
other
boys
team,
there.
though. You was the
I
Browns.
played for
They played
Browns
Steelers.
and I went to the Steelers. When they let me go.
How you gonna say you love the Steelers?
Yeah, right.
He definitely don't love the Steelers. That was a business move. And hold on, y'all didn't listen to the whole
I
conversation.
played 5 years.
Hold on, y'all didn't listen to the whole conversation, what he was saying earlier then, and I want y'all to listen. I'm gonna show respect where respect due.
I ain't gonna
So
lie.
respect me and I respect you.
I ain't gonna lie. When Philly cut me, where I go?
He go to. I'm thinking like.
Where did I go,
He goes
though?
to Washington. I'm like. these
Okay,
dudes-
so it's the same.
That's how
Like
they
we had
come
to get
from.
our gift. But you want that same shit I was on? Because when they cut me, I'm like, I'm going in the same division. I'm finna rip, boy. Crazy.
They thought I was washed, and he said I wasn't gonna get nothing over like 3 a year. I got 9 from Pittsburgh. They had AB, they had Ben, they had Le'Veon. I said, oh, we about to go ball.
Right.
Oh, so wait, so they tried to work some money out with you at first?
They tried to they tried to get me to take a pay cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they tried to get me to take a
Buffalo
pay
did me
cut.
like that too.
Speaking of AB,
Yes.
I got my top 5 receivers, and I'm gonna ask you yours later. But to me, AB was one of the best I've faced. He was crazy.
He route you up or no?
He done routed me up a couple
Okay,
times.
okay.
How was that matchup in practice?
He's one of the best. He's probably top. He's my top two. Top two.
Give me your top 5.
Top two.
Top two I ever played. Top two I
Give
ever
me your
played.
top
Real
5
talk,
right now.
okay.
I
Of all
go-
time while we rate it.
AB, Calvin, Julio, Odell. When I was playing Odell.
Did
Prime-
Odell, did he get you with this too?
Prime-
Because he hit him with that.
Prime Odell.
I'll let you get that one, Shay. 5. Who you got 5?
5.
Larry.
Larry. I go Larry.
Wait,
You had Moss too.
You got Larry in your
against
top
Moss.
5?
is Brandon Marshall in there at all? Is he in the top 5 at all?
Hey, he.
Those are my top 4.
Did
What
y'all go?
about
I
Andre
don't
Johnson? We got.
know.
Come on, bro. You want to get some dogs? Andre Johnson.
Andre Johnson was really good, but he wasn't top 5.
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith was garbage.
Steve Smith was garbage.
Me and Joe go.
No, let's do
guess
this
what?
right now. Let's do this right now.
We used to guard the main guys. Steve Smith is not even on my game plan. X.
That's
Where's
crazy.
X?
That's disrespectful, dog.
Bro, like what y'all got going on? That's like you. Hey,
Bro, he's a good football player.
He's a great football
He's a
player.
He's not a great wide receiver.
He's not?
Oh my.
No. Name a game where you just see him route somebody up.
Bro, bro.
Coach going crazy.
Steve
That's
Smith
wild.
break a
cold,
tackle,
though. Steve
loose
Smith
coverage.
How you feel about Steve?
Maybe
How
make
you
a
feel
good
about
play.
Steve Smith,
Okay,
Joe?
hold on.
Man, he ain't routing nobody up.
Let's ask our guest.
Like, wake up
Can we
and
ask
go
our-
try to check Odell.
Can we ask our guest?
Come on, bro. Like, Steve Smith ain't running away
Help me,
from
bro.
nobody.
Help me,
Yeah,
bro.
He's
how
a
you
good
feel about-
football
How you feel about
player.
Steve?
Steve Smith is nice too, but when I played him, he was with the Ravens.
He's a little older.
He was a little older. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't the Steve Smith
But
that
from
we
film,
seen.
though.
from
And we all been through
Carolina.
there.
Like, come on, bro. You think
Steve Smith better than
ain't
Santana?
nowhere? You way better than
Steve Smith
come
better
on,
than
you like
Santana?
5. Who?
Steve Smith better than Santana Moss?
You putting Santana Moss in?
I'm just saying Santana Moss was cold. I'm just asking in your
I don't
opinion.
know if Santana
You think I'm
my
a bet?
top, though.
He's hard.
But
in
I
judging.
don't know. That's if Santana Moss played the slot.
No, I was just asking because
I ain't never had to guard the slot.
So who would you say your top 5 cornerbacks is of all time?
Cornerbacks.
Corners. You give me right now and then give me of all time.
Well, I like Dion. I like Champ. I like Charles. I don't know if Reeves is in my top 5. He might be 5. Woodson from 26. Rod Woodson.
And what about right now? You didn't name right now.
Right now, I'm still respecting Jalen. I don't know why everybody keep throwing him off. I like Jalen. I love Surtain. He's one of my tops. Slay, because he's been doing it for a long time too. I love Slay.
Slay nice.
We got Slay. I like
dude from Green Bay.
Alexander.
You like him?
I like Alexander.
Sauce.
I like Alexander. Sauce is looking good too.
They getting taller now, right?
And you got the
Howard.
boy from Seattle too.
Can I throw a nickel in there?
Yeah.
Kenny Moore. Kenny Moore.
Indianapolis.
20 Indianapolis. How you
gotta
think
go
Gilmore
in
too?
there.
Gilmore? You think Gilmore still?
Hell yeah,
I love
Gilmore.
Gilmore. They still don't respect
I
me.
love
Gilmore. I
Gilmore.
love Gilmore.
To
He
me,
kinda fell
like,
off a little
right,
bit, I feel like, though.
He
the
locked
dude
up.
what
He's
Gilmore
still
done
locked
did
up.
is still playing right
He
now.
played the best dude.
What is this, 14, I think, 13?
No, he probably going on like 12, 13.
12,
Like 12, 13.
So what do you feel about a star corner? If you're gonna say you're a number 1 corner, right? What do you feel about him always moving, regardless if you got a number 1 receiver, slot, inside, outside, follow him though? Because like some of these number 1 corners don't do that though. Like Jalen sometimes won't always do that.
This is the thing. It depends. I would put 1,000%. It's the corner would love to do it. It's the scheme. It's the opposite corner having to go to the other side and know what the defensive is. It's if you're playing not a man call and you call. You know what I'm saying? You call the call.
Didn't y'all match up before? How'd that go? Didn't y'all 2 match up?
We had our battles.
Yeah,
for
our
sure.
battle.
Who won the battle?
We
asked a question.
Man, you know, he got me a few times. I got him. You know, we went.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give him a respect.
Nah,
for
Joe was
sure.
nice. Joe was
I
nice.
used to tell my coach, like, look,
we had some great battles though, bro.
No,
No, we went
1,000%.
at it. Yeah, for sure.
So it's been a year. You done?
Done.
He might
Sure.
come back.
Are you
For that
100%?
$5 million coming back.
No, not no more. No, after this year,
wrap.
no, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
So what if a Super Bowl team come? What if the Chiefs call and say, "Yo, we want to put you at safety"?
My back.
You heard that crack?
Can't do it.
Hey, business-wise though, right? So one thing that I've been doing in real estate, that kind of helped me with retiring, then jumping into TV. A lot of my friends, especially ex-players, they don't know what they're doing, like after they get done playing. They make bread.
Yeah.
What's your moves going forward?
Like
Now
the
you
same.
retired.
I was doing the real estate thing too. Me and my dad, we had gyms. My brothers work at. We did a lot of personal training.
He trained heavy.
Training big time. My dad trained me my whole life. So we was in gyms. We were doing real estate back at the crib. So I was kind of trying to get into stuff while I was in the league. Still always interested. I had a shoe store in Cleveland. Then that's why I said I got with Dan Gilbert.
I heard about your shoe store.
I had the shoe store in Cleveland, and that's what
what
it was doing good. I was rocking with it because I love doing that stuff. Like I've been collecting shoes since I was in middle school.
Jordans, yeah.
Then I started rocking with Dan Gilbert, came to me with the idea of StockX. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. Ended up letting me get in on that, so I'm part owner of StockX. Let my store go.
Tell everybody who that is. Tell the viewers who that is. They don't know who that is.
Away like that. You see how you try to throw that on there? So we dropped the retail store, and we put our big boy pants on, and you know what I mean?
Tell everybody who that is. They don't know who that is.
Dan Gilbert, the owner of the Cavs.
I'm talking to the viewers listening.
StockX, you want to get any kicks, any shoes, they got. It's a
you lace
retail
us?
store.
I'm happy you just told me
They
that.
got jewelry on there. They got clothes. Dan Gilbert is the owner of StockX. He's the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Let them know that. Yeah, let people know.
And he owns a lot of stuff. He owns basically all of Detroit.
Got billionaire friends.
Cool dude, bro. So when I said, literally, bro. So when I got real cool with Dan because when I got drafted to Cleveland, that's when Bron left and ended up going to all the games, courtside, wearing all the stuff. They weren't good at all. Yeah, Second year they drafted, I flew with Dan to the lottery. They got the first pick. They got Kyrie and they got Tristan at 4. Start getting more lit. I'm staying there, getting turned. So then next thing you know, when they brought Bron back, everybody wanted to go to the games. I'm already lit with you, bro. I've been here.
That's smart. Come on. Did he start charging you?
Come on, bro. I'm going to the
You was in the mud with him.
Games. I'm sitting there with you at the
Yeah, you remember that?
I'm talking about, me and Dan, got me crazy. Finals on the floor. Like, that's my man. So just building relationships, always keeping that going. So just being able now to kind of have 24 hours to maximize it and not having to work out, not having to do that stuff, you can max in talking to your peoples.
Hey, that's funny how you said that relationships, and we talk about relationships here because to me, personally, my relationship with Jerry Jones and Mr. Brown is crazy. Like, I tell people this all the time, like, I wouldn't be here sitting as comfortable if I didn't have Jerry Jones or Mr. Brown as far as doing the investment that they did for me. For a younger guy that's sitting in our spot when we was a rookie, what would be your word to tell them about relationships and not to burn bridges and treat people how you want to be treated?
I would say the one thing they always told people do tell me is your network is your net worth.
Say that again? That was powerful.
Your network is your net worth. Ooh. So once you get out, being able to have those relationships, being able to get in touch with people that genuinely have a good relationship, want to get in touch with you. They love you when you play, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, once you get out, you're still a retired player, you still are that same dude. You know what I'm saying? But you might need something. At the time, you don't. You know what I'm saying? But never take that for granted. Never just always keep in touch. You know what I'm saying? Shoot them a text. Happy Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Check on them. Little stuff. You'll never know, you know what I'm saying, how much that means to other people. So just understanding relationships and the people that you're meeting now will go way further than they would do while you're playing football.
Before we roll, I want to talk a little bit more about football. Favorite teammate and why?
It's a really good question. I'm right. I got Bud Dupree is one of my really good. Bud Dupree, Cam Hayward. Right now, those two are my really, really good friends. I'm still in touch with them all the time.
Why Cam?
Cam, he's a solid dude, man. Family man, big dude, and he wants to do right, bro. He loves the game a lot. Went to Ohio State, but he's like, I don't know. He's just a big, happy dude. Loves to take care of people. Always trying to do the best. His brother's with him. You know, his dad passed away. He's really big in Pittsburgh with foundations and he takes care of the younger dudes.
I'm just curious to know, like, what are you most excited for after football? Like, what's I know you spoke on it a little bit, but like, what is that like for you now? Like, you know, chilling with your kids, your family. Like, we done seen a lot of times in Miami chilling up. You know how we used to do it. So like, we party. We have fun. Like, what you most excited about now that you really saying you done? Like, even though you're back and all that.
Yeah, back a little tight.
What you most excited about, bro?
I'm just most excited about being able to. I ain't even tell you, I'm golfing now, big time. Y'all boys, anybody golf? Bro,
What's your sticks?
My sticks, PXG.
Okay.
PXG sticks. You got PXG?
Pause the sticks.
Come on, man.
What's your handicap?
You get what I'm saying?
I'm a 13 index.
We about the same.
Come on, we can go play.
Yeah,
Okay, for sure.
I
I'm
would
out here,
do it.
remember, at Lakeside, right next to
Y'all come to
University.
Braemar Country Club in
Oh, yeah, right by the- it's right by the crib.
I remember that.
They talking about
I live
DJ on the
here.
golf.
Hey, for real, nah, I go too.
I've been since 16, bro.
Tucking your shirt?
Nah, for
we
sure.
gonna talk.
I do it all.
So you be golfing?
Golfing big time. Big time golfing,
golf
doing
big?
with the kids, and then now I'm trying to do the media stuff.
I don't know, I'm done. But kids, you gonna put them in football?
My 6-year-old, this is my thing. I'm not pressuring them to do nothing. I love to play football. I wanted it. Me and my brothers forced my dad to train me. If you're not forcing me to train you, you're not telling me to bring you outside, I'm not bringing you outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do what you want to do. Like, if you want to like drawing, let's draw. If you want to do some other stuff, I got my older son, he's 6, Joey. He's more into golf. I got him playing a little bit of golf with me.
Baseball?
Baseball too. I got my younger boy, he's playing golf and tennis, but my younger boy, the 4-year-old, Jet, this man playing football. It's crazy. He always putting his pads on, trying to throw the ball, go outside, daddy play football.
He the one.
He's spinning that joint, and I'm like, this, okay, like now I'm gonna spin it with you. My other one, he like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm like, you're cool, because I don't want you to go out there and get messed up, because you're gonna get hit upside your head, and I want you to be looking at me crazy. It's a real game, it's not, and they're not playing out here. These kids now, I'm looking on Instagram, they're gonna fold you, Joey. That's not what I want. So I'm not trying to have it. So
They gonna fold you, Joe.
playing flag football.
Right, you better get ready here.
I don't want my sons playing football. Your sons can play ball?
My son,
he going crazy on
I got the
football.
best kids in the world right now.
Your son playing?
Hey, we're gonna end the show like this, bro. Greatest advice you can give somebody real quick. Look in the camera. The greatest piece of advice you can give somebody.
Your network is your net worth. Come on, man.
And you win big, big round big.
You already know, buddy.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know. Despite the skills, keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. But in the past bad, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. Yeah, and my family needed bread. I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just passed gas.